Good morning, Derek, No Dog Left Behind. Today I wanted to mention something called trust the process. I'm currently taking some coaching with an organization called Wake Up Warrior. And in the Warrior X division, of which I'm in, one of the 5 rules is trust the process. And was very necessary in the beginning steps of me going through the curriculum and the course and so forth, because I didn't understand why we were doing things. Because there was an end game that I wasn't aware of we were moving towards, and made a significant positive outcome because I trusted that these guys knew what they were doing. They were going to be really helpful to me, and it has made some dramatic shifts within my life. So I'm mentioning it to you guys because obviously I deal with clients all the time, and it's something I'm going to start telling people, because sometimes people just have doubts, which is totally fair, as did I. But with being reminded of trust the process in those times of doubt, you think of those words in your head. So that was powerful for me to remind myself to trust the process. And I'm sure it would be for my clients as well. But for instance, I get met with resistance at times with private training or group or whatever, what have you. And it's just because people don't understand what the end result is, or where they're going, or why they're doing what they're doing, which is fine. I can absolutely explain things. But sometimes, unfortunately, people don't ask and they just give up. And I'm like, well, what happened? Like, why are you giving up? And it's because they don't believe that what we're doing is going to create the success that they need. But with saying that, me being in my position, my question is then, well, what you're doing doesn't work, right? That's why you came to me. The way your mind thinks, addressing the problem that has being created or is ongoing, your same perspective cannot fix, alter, or move past that issue that was created by your current perspective. So what got you into this, that same mindset, that same perspective, is not going to get you out. You need a shift of mindset, a shift of possibilities, a shift of openness to new concepts, a complete shift. So then sometimes when I get faced with, I don't think this is going to work, and we're not going to move forward because it's hard and it's stressful, and we just don't see how this is going to work. That's when I need to say trust the process. And I understand that now, because it's like a person does not really, in some cases, I mean, there's exceptions to everything, okay? So there's possibility that people have the right to do what they want to do. But most of the time, in the cases that I deal with, people are met with a little bit of resistance, and it's like, I'm not prepared to do this. It's like, all right, well, fair enough. But you can't say you gave it a full effort when you've done a quarter of the work, right? That's like going to a personal trainer for your health and setting up a regiment of, let's just say, 6 sessions. And then after 2, you're like, yeah, I'm not getting the results that I wanted as soon. And, I just don't foresee this plan working for me. And it's like, well, I don't think your current state of perspective is that relevant, since you came to me for help and you haven't completed the full work. You've done a third of it. So it doesn't really matter if you don't think it's going to work, because you haven't actually fully invested in it. It's just unfortunate, that's all. So all I'm going to reiterate today is trust the process. You want to get into business with me, you want to hire me, you want to do some work with me, trust me. It's not my first rodeo. Get you where you need to go. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process.